Yeah, and then they're including David Copperfield.
David Copperfield?
He probably made those girls go away, dude.
Probably made him disappear. Is that what you were going to say?
David Copperfield, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, there you go. Les Wexner, who founded Victoria's Secret. So the following video was submitted by Anthony Lee.
Okay.
You submit videos to Steve?
No,
I didn't know we could do that, bro.
he submitted the top.
No, remember when I put in all the articles and you jacked them?
Yeah. And hey, you're welcome, dude. You want to talk about what I did for you a couple times?
Yeah, tell him.
Happy to do it. Happy to talk about it. We'll talk about it all day.
Still holding on to it. Still holding on to it.
You know I will. Okay, so check this out.
Dude, PvP,
no
dude.
PvP. Okay, so was Stephen Hawkins a super perv?
I heard a lot of rumors.
There's an interesting couple of rumors that this guy especially.
So one of the rumors that Anthony Lee told us about was that he liked to watch like small little people, Anthony's favorite, do math problems.
he called them midgets. He called them midgets.
Midgets writing math problems on a board that was too short.
Is that a meme I sent you?
Yeah, dude, that's literally a fucking TikTok this guy sends me.
Yeah, no, that
It's
is
because we're supposed to talk about the news before we present it to our listeners out here
fact.
because we're dedicated news hosts.
So is that real or is that fake?
okay. So
You're supposed to ask all the questions. You ask all the questions.
let me just put this into context for everybody in case you don't know.
Anthony got framed.
There's an image going around about Stephen Hawkins, and they basically say, talking to one of the Epstein victims, did Jeffrey ever talk to you about Stephen Hawkins' proclivities? And the respondent says, yes, he liked watching, quote, undressed midgets solve complex equations on a too high up chalkboard.
I saw that paper too.
Yeah, it's a document.
And it was highlighted.
Yep.
So
Highlighted.
this is from a deposition that someone actually said
A disposition.
Yeah. Not just that, right? Thank you.
fuck me.
Not just that. It's okay. This it'll be out of order, so it won't matter.
Yeah, you're safe. You're safe from callbacks.
Yeah, you're safe. Completely safe. The other thing that's going around right now is official documents about Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh, right.
But he denied though.
Yeah, didn't he deny Aaron Rodgers?
But Anthony, there's a document that's on Twitter. So
His name wasn't even on it.
there's a couple documents on Twitter that included his name. Actually,
Are they fake?
yes, and all this is fake. Actually,
Oh, the Stephen Hawking one.
Stephen Hawking.
Oh, I was wishing that was real.
Oh, that was fake? No!
That was so funny.
But we could edit this part of the video out and then people could just think it's real. And then we
That's true.
continue.
You know why it's so believable? Because you just feel like, man, I don't know if this motherfucker be getting pussy at a healthy schedule, so he might be a freak.
What about him having underage orgies? Is that real?
that was all part of this thing that's not real.
So Stephen Hawking
Well,
had nothing to do with Epstein stuff?
Nothing to do with Epstein stuff.
Wow.
So his
they
name was never
dragged him.
mentioned, huh?
So
You think Epstein wants to hang out with fucking Stephen Hawking?
Here's
dude?
where
Yeah.
here's something that we know.
Wait, explain this to me then. Explain
Hang on,
this
here's
to
something
me.
that we know.
Alright, fine.
In 2006, a few months before Epstein was charged with multiple counts of unlawful sex with a minor, Hawking was one of the many scientists who attended a 5-day conference in the Caribbean island funded by Epstein. And he is in multiple pictures from that event. But that does not mean he was on the island. It does not mean he was associated with...
Because Epstein's funded a shitload of things.
Yeah.
Correct.
That's how he gets them,
He was
right?
all over the place, taking pictures with all kinds of people. But people are doing this thing where any picture that he's in with anybody, they're like, that's another guy, another one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because like that was his main game, right? Epstein was just going out, giving some money here, schmoozing here. Hey, come hang out. Let's hang.
Plus, when Epstein's taking a picture with like one of us, say,
Yeah.
you know, we can actually do something about it. Stephen Hawking could have just sit there. That's all he had to do, sit there.
He's looking down left, you know.
But actually, he's a very likely suspect because who's sucking his dick?
You think he's in getting his dick sucked?
Well, he
He
might
had,
have.
he had a chick. He had a wife.
Really?
Yeah. He actually dumped his wife and got with a hotter nurse.
Oh, really?
I have a credible source here
Well, there's a fucking groupie for everything.
that talks about it. That talks about situations like this.
Okay.
Just to hang out with Stephen Hawking. Oh, yes. Wow. Nice day to hang out with me.
This is,
They say he goes to strip clubs. That's wild. Yeah. Laptop dance. Now for me. Now work it, girl. Take me to the event horizon. There great idea to have fun now. You know I want it. Now don't sit on the keyboard. Delete, 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 delete.
So I'm just saying.
Cadence is good.
Cancel him. Cancel him.
Get rid of him.
I like that. That's been going around too, and people are like, Robin's trying to warn everybody. It's like,
Yeah, I know.
Robin's making a joke. You literal as fucks. You're so literal. Why are you so literal? He's doing bits about it.
I feel like these guys actually make it worse. Cause then they make it. It's like now it's crackpot shit.
No, that is really. That was for Sirius XM. And Sirius is serious.
Exactly.
That's not a stand-up. It's serious.
Yeah, he's trying to warn everybody, folks. Yeah, Kimmel's name, not in the documents at all. Like you said, there's a bunch of fake shit on Twitter
But
about
how do
it.
you feel about Kimmel?
How do I feel about Kimmel personally?
Yeah.
I think he's the best. Yeah, one of the great comedians of our time.
Steve was the only one that believed in him when he was getting canceled. Steve was the only one like, see, you guys don't fucking follow the trends and the rumors. He's innocent.
That's why he's here to debunk the rumors.
Yeah.
Exonerate the man.
We're gonna change all Steve Day for this.
Yep. I defend all Stevens as well. I defend all Stevens.
Jimmy Kimmel Support Week on JK.
Especially when Jimmy Kimmel was shilling out the freaking vaccines. Steve was the one that was like, you gotta listen to Jimmy. We all gotta get vaccinated. Yep.
Vax. Who wants to go around the room about the Vax? Anyone want to go around the room?
I think you should probably get another booster, maybe.
I'm on my 10th one, thank you.
Me too.
Hopefully we get paid for that.
Thanks for requiring it, guys, for JK.
Hey, I just wanted to keep you guys safe, alright?
Yeah.
Well, excuse me for following the law.
We gotta flatten the curve, boys.
So another bunch of celebrities that are falsely accused so far are Elon, Tom Hanks, and Oprah.
What about Chris Tucker, y'all?
I think that one. I think that one's a little more sus.
Yeah, that's what
Really?
everyone keeps saying.
Why? Why is that one sus?
That he was like really into little.
He was actually named in one of the depositions. We don't know if it's completely legit.
Well, I thought he was on the flight logs. So there's a difference between flight log and then the deposition names.
Right.
But then they're also saying, well, when the first one came out.
Yep.
So Bill Clinton and Trump was named, right? But the one for Trump was like, have you seen him? No, I didn't see him. And that was it.
Yeah.
And then the second one that came out, it
The
was
one
actually,
recently was saying he's biting on nipples and shit.
Yeah.
Big time.
Which sounds okay.
Yeah.
It's like, look, we all bite on
Yeah,
little
who's
nipples.
not a nipple biter?
Yeah, come on, that's normal.
But the way people thought Jimmy Kimmel was involved is because
Aaron
it's funny.
Rodgers?
We have David goes to Adam Perry Lang's pop-ups. He's like a massively good, talented barbecue master. So does Bart. Because Bart loves little kids like Adam. No, just kidding. But wow, that's what everyone was saying.
Joe was trying to warn us.
Because Adam Perry Lang and Jimmy Kimmel had a restaurant together, so that's how they're connecting it, right? Because when Adam was in the whole list, they're like saying like he's just a fucking pedophile, and then it's like, but he was the help. So it's like that means the maid, that means the gardener, that means everybody involved.
Yeah.
Is wrong. Like, I don't know.
That's like what they tried to do with Michael Jackson's estate, remember? They tried to get everybody that was working like guilty for allowing things to happen.
But they're just like, I'm just cutting grass, bro. Like, what the fuck?
So was Michael.
Right. And within the Chris Tucker.
I thought there was no grass to be cut.
yeah, there wasn't.
No. Where are we going with that, guys?
I'm following your lead.
Yeah.
You submitted the article.
Michael Jackson
too.
did it.
You submitted the article. You're the mastermind.
He's
now.
innocent.
Can't compute.
Hey, nice.
He's innocent.
So with Chris Tucker, right? Definitely Clinton, definitely Kevin Spacey, definitely Chris Tucker. As far as like named in connection with who went with him on the plane.
But Clinton's like 50 times, like 70 times or some shit.
Right. But that doesn't mean that we know that they were fucking on kids or anything like that. We don't
Also,
Like I'm gonna go to Six Flags, not ride Viper.
Robert F. Kennedy's former wife.
I don't know.
They rode too.
Yeah.
So like, it's hard to tell. Like, did everyone who rode the plane, go to the island and do all this shit? Or was it that he was just lending this shit out? Because I heard that's what they all do. Like, they all go, oh, you're going to LA, let me jump in your plane.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
And Chris Tucker was apparently on one of those 5-day trips that Epstein did often as well, where they went to Africa. And like Epstein was there too. but that doesn't mean that's what we know that. He's doing
Imagine this fucking sadistic forethought of being like, when these flight logs potentially one day get discovered, the best way to cushion the confusion is to just get as many people on these things as possible. So let's just like offer flights left and right,
and just like try to tempt them, right? Maybe right? Maybe
It's like getting a bunch of fingerprints on the same gun.
Yeah.
So no one knows who shot it.
Because you just know that you're doing something so ridiculous that the best way to kind of protect yourself is to get everyone in.
Now we're really glass onioning.
There was a scientist that was talking about like how he came in encounter with Epstein, and he was saying like Epstein was like notoriously known to just come to these events and be a philanthropist and like give hella money to charities and all this stuff. So that was like his way in to getting around famous people, powerful people, all that. Because those events, you have like Nobel Peace Prize winners, you have politicians, you have all kinds of people coming through. So I'm like, maybe that was his way in.
That was his best.
Does anything happen to like, when, let's say somebody puts out a fake document making Jimmy Kimmel or Oprah look like this, do they ever trace these people down and
like who started the
Yeah,
myth?
because that's a massive crime, isn't it?
Yeah, like defamation.
That's fucked up.
That's huge.
So, Chris Tucker, right? In his case, he also, based on what just happened with this judge who just released a bunch of information, that's why Tucker's name is now in there. It was in there about the flight logs before, but now we know that he also allegedly visited the island, per U.S. District Judge Loretta Preska releasing these names as part of the settlement involving Virginia Giuffre against Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell.
Ooh, so it's someone's willing to say that he was there.
He was at the island.
Wow.
That's what, yeah. And then they're including David Copperfield.
David Copperfield?
He probably made those girls go away, dude.
Probably made him disappear. Is that what you're going to say?
Did he get tigers?
David Copperfield, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, there you go.
There we go.
Whoa.
Les Wexner, who founded Victoria's Secret.
Oh yeah, that was like his homie.
Yeah. Nobel laureate Lawrence Krauss. Nobody cares. And Naomi Campbell.
Naomi Campbell's a big name.
Model. Big name.
Big name.
So yeah, those have been mentioned in the list of guests who visited the island. Tucker has yet to respond.
There's got to be, like, when you think about it, if you got an island like this, there's got to be way more women than men on it to get that ratio, to get guys to go.
Yeah.
So you'd think there'd be, like, way more women speaking up.
You think?
What if it's way more? What if it's way more innocent than we think? Like, what if it's like a way for guys to just go get away from their wives so they can like smoke cigarettes and complain?
Just playing with Lincoln Logs and Tinker Toys.
Yeah, it's like that meme. It's like what they think the boys are doing. It's like, oh, they think they're diddling kids, but what the boys are doing, and it's like, they're riding midgets and who are pretending to be dolphins. Or whatever. You seen that one?
What the fuck?
There's the one. You'd love this one.
Shut the fuck up.
He already knows it, yeah.
There's this one where these guys are diving into a pool. First, the guys dive in the pool, and then the little guys dive in the pool, and then the little guys are riding the big guys who are pretending to be dolphins.
Yeah.
Oh, it's that? Okay.
You see that?
Yeah. It's
Which is acceptable that way. The other way is fucking
That'd be messed up.
No, because they'd
hilarious.
sink.
Yeah, it wouldn't be buoyant.
Yeah. A little bottom heavy.
It's not ethics, it's buoyancy.
Yeah, it's offensive to
It's
people who understand
science,
buoyancy.
dude.
Right.
It's just pure science.
But I wonder if, like, when you commit a crime, like let's say you committed defamation at $1 million level, then the platform is able to turn over IP addresses to the investigators because the crime is so high. It almost seems like you're fucking yourself by releasing these fake documents, like, massively.
I mean, talk about a good psyop, right? Like I think someone who used to do disinformation for like one of the big intelligence agencies, I think CIA or maybe Mossad, they said there's one of the best way you do a disinformation campaign is release some true stuff with some complete
Oh, okay. I didn't. Yeah. Wow.
CNN is really good at that.
So are we.
Just Kidding News, careful boys, is a brand. Just Kidding News is the man of smart people. The people of Just Kidding News, careful boys, they are very smart. Just Kidding News, the #1 podcast in the world.